I could regurgitate, I could retell it, but yeah, I met, I was at a house, like a party. Do you remember the Commons on Lebanon?
Sure.
You remember those?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like dorms, but they were off-campus apartments.
Like apartment dorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was, I had my skateboard. I was there drinking beer. Met a Hawaiian,
Nice
Hawaiian
woman
girl,
from the island.
nice Hawaiian girl, and then her two white friends.
Couple of whites.
And they go, hey, you want to come back to our thing and party or whatever, whatever.
Sure.
And so I'm like, I like, like PD. What's that? Palm Walk.
Yeah.
You remember Palm Walk?
Sure.
It was just that straight line from one side of campus to the
All
other.
the way down.
I remember taking that walk with three girls. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is great.
Do you think you were gonna get late?
No.
You thought we were just gonna go hang out, maybe make out
Yeah,
with somebody?
no, not even that.
Really?
No, because they said you want to party or just hang out.
Did you guys do coke or something like that?
No, we got there, and the reality of it is those two white girls were that Hawaiian girls' sweetmeats. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they lived in a separate room. They shared a bathroom, and then the Hawaiian girl had her own room. Like I remember just seeing an empty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, and then I just remember like I went into the Hawaiian room. And it was like she had like these lights, and she was playing luau music.
Love it. Is that the Hawaiian? Is that
I don't know.
Hawaiian music?
I don't know. I was
Try it
horrible.
again. Try it again.
I don't know.
Sounds like sad church music.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. So we'll just edit that out. So and she offered me. I remember she offered me. It wasn't a Corona. It was a Sol.
Yeah, Soul Mexican.
Soul
beer.
Mexican beer.
Yeah.
And I just remember, okay, I'm like, oh, this is not bad. I'm hanging out in the girls' dorm room. And so what happened is those two girls kept barging in.
In the middle of you guys hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, cock blocking.
Your friend, we're going to go dancing. Well, we're going to go dancing like 20 minutes. Get ready, guys. Like they're trying to like duck and take over what the night was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're going dancing. Get ready. I'm just like, and in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to go dancing. No. I'm just going to drink beer, chill, I'm having a good time. I mean, if anything, I'm getting free beer, hanging out with girls, whatever. So once I took notice to that, I'm like, I gotta do something where I don't have to go dancing.
Right.
So what I did, I don't know if it was a genius idea, but this is what happened is they did it 2 or 3 more times, and I'm like, oh no, we'll go. Then the 3rd or 4th time, I acted like I was so drunk, like I was too drunk to go. So I was just like, I was kind of like crashed out, and then they came in for the 5th time. Oh, what's wrong with your friend? And then he obviously passed out.
Passed up the loop. Music put you to sleep.
Yeah, and the beer.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, I had several beers at the Commons there.
Mm-hmm.
And so what they had, it was weird. It was like they were like almost that one goes in. They were like putting her on the top, like separate them, put her up top, and then they like turned off all the lights. Like it was weird.
Very weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Very
like they were like the babysitters or something.
A couple of weirdo white chicks.
Yeah.
Weirdo whites.
So they closed the door to the bathroom, both doors. So they went. They were completely in their room.
Right.
Now I'm in a dark room with just me and her.
Me and you in Hawaii. You in Hawaii. You in Honolulu.
Oh yeah.
And
So,
did she come down to the bottom bunk, or did you climb up?
I'm gonna get to it.
I'm gonna pour a little bit of this for me.
Yeah.
I want to hear this. This is exciting.
And so
I'm getting a little horny.
I've told this before, but I've never been on Whiskey Ginger.
Getting a little horny.
I just said, it's cringy now. But I said, in a whisper, like in a whisper.
By the way, I'd like,
Get out. That's what I said.
mm-hmm.
And it's just, yeah. Come here.
Ooh, dirty little Stevie. Little dirty boy. Come down here. So she crawled down to your bunk.
Yeah, and
it was on, baby.
she had condoms. I just remember because I don't even think up to that point I even put on a condom, or I didn't even know what, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No. You had never put on a condom?
dude, I would, like, you're forgetting, in high school, all my friends like had gotten laid. I was going to like Bible studies and stuff like that. I was going to church camps, Andrew.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
So you never
I
even
had no experience. I got more.
tried.
I got more action in middle school because at least in middle school I was French kissing girls.
Right.
But in high school I got weirded out. Like Bible study, I would talk to a girl just so I could invite her to Bible study. Yeah. So when I just remember I put on I just put it on and then I didn't last longer than like 3 to 5. It was so fast. It was like one of those things where once I was like felt the sensation and I was like, oh, and I just like really quick, really quick. Oh,
Was she disappointed?
no, yeah, I'll get to that. And so she just like kind of rolls over, and now I'm laying on my back.
You guys are laying back to back right next to each
Yeah,
other.
side to side,
Yeah.
like two sides.
And it's quiet.
Oh yeah, it's silent. I just remember my mind started just processing what had happened. Just all these thoughts. So I'm trying to process this, and I'm just laying on my back in the bottom bunk. And a couple minutes later, she whispers something into my ear.
Yeah, she wants to give you a second go. You fucked up. You false started the first time. You jumped the gun, bud. You got to get back in there.
But I jumped the gun again.
You did the same thing again?
No. I physically jumped up.
Oh.
Because, it's kind of like this, dude. When you beat off and you nut, you feel different.
Yeah, we are different.
You know what I'm saying? You don't
Change
have
shape a
that.
little bit. Yeah,
You
you
don't have
lost
that
freedom.
warrior mentality, that hunger from
What do
the
you have on
wolf.
offer?
It's gone.
Right.
So when she said that, I freaked out. Oh no! I gotta get going. I gotta get going now. And I just remember like just trying to put my stuff on and grab my skateboard. And I remember like I was in such a frantic. I didn't use the elevator.
You ran down the
I
stairs.
ran down the
Farewell.
stairs.
How many floors?
I don't know, maybe it was
Fourth floor?
Yeah, maybe 4. Yeah. I mean, they only have like 5 or
It's not
something.
that tall.
Yeah. And I just remember skating down, pushing down the
Palm Wall.
Palm Walk. And then back then, when I got to my dorm,
Don't crowd
back
around.
then, this is how long ago, is I had an answering machine.
Mhm.
Like, cause back then students had their own number, like home number,
Right.
like 483, whatever,
So
know.
wait.
And I remember checking my messages. The girl that I really liked, her name is Jenny. Yeah, Jenny. She had told me that. A while ago.
No.
Bad.
See you later.
Big Izzy.
Lou Conner.
Ah.
Lou Conner, yeah. I love him. But the story doesn't end there. So maybe a week had passed. You know where what's the name? At the MU Memorial.
Memorial Union, yeah.
Was that there when you were there? Of course. Like back then, there's a bowling alley down there.
Still, when I was there.
Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, Pizza
Well,
Hut.
yeah.
Like a lot of stuff. Was
No
there.
Chick-fil-A.
Okay, well back then, what?
Burger King.
Burger King.
Hoodlums Records, which I...
No, that.
Hoodlums was
No.
in there? When did you graduate? What year? 9?
Oh, it had to be there.
So long.
Only a year or two later, I was there.
Hoodlums. It was a CD store in the basement of the
Yeah,
Memorial.
I do remember
There
that.
it
It was
is.
like that little,
Yeah, it was
that
like a little nook. It was
that
a little
little
tiny-
nook.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you could go there from a different, like from the bottom, that
Correct.
other,
The other
where the
entrance.
fountain is.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, no, I know it is.
No.
I know.
Now you know.
It took a while.
You're there. You got
but
there.
that's hard to remember because in the MU there's so many different nooks.
Sure.
But it was at like kind of like a weird section of the MU
It
at
was
the
like
bottom.
behind the food court.
Yeah, like at the bottom.
Right.
Yeah.
Back to Jenny.
And so she said, hey, I wondered if you want to hang out and whatever. I just dropped the ball. So I'm like, damn, damage is done. I'm tainted now,
Yeah.
And so, but I remember, like a week later, I was at the MU. I had seen Kanye. She was on one of the benches. Like outside the main entrance, there's a cafeteria, like the main one. Face like the main entry point where like it's facing all the buildings, hidden library, the fountain.
Yep.
she was on one of those benches. You know where the bike racks are?
100%.
And she tried to wait. She recognized me. Hey, hey,
Quickie!
Yeah,
Quickie! Quickie!
And so, I mean, this is back to my immature. I mean, I'm still rather immature for my age. I mean, I'll admit that. But you know, imagine
Renovation's
how
coming
immature
along
I
right.
was even back then.
Wonderfully.
The
The furnishings you last had me order have arrived.
I just
You lost your virginity to
I know.
this
I
girl.
was just pushing. I just
Starting to
remember
really
just
like
pushing
this
my
place.
feet
Maybe we
like,
should keep
yeah,
Where is she
all
now?
the way to the
What do you think,
university.
BB?
You were gone.
As you wish, sir.
That was
And you
such
never
a
saw-
dick
you
move.
never
That
saw her
was
again.
such a dick move, and I
House this time.
apologize. For
Wherever
doing
you
that.
are, Leilani, Kalani, Kelowna.
I'm thinking about the
Kaluna.
outer
Let's say her
walls.
name's Kaluna.
Maybe a fresh coat of paint
Kaluna.
or some
Kaluna.
patching.
Yeah, Kaluna.
If I might
Kalua.
dare to make
Wherever
a
you
suggestion,
are,
why not
please
start
write
with
into
a
us and let us
general
know that you're out here
renovation?
and you want
I
Steve to
once
apologize
oversaw
to you
such work
because
at
we're going to make him
Admiral
do it at
Rompelli's
some
summer
point. You
residence.
got to say
The
sorry for what you
effects
did to her
were
face to
simply
face. We're going
breathtaking.
to fly her out to California.
Not only did the residence
Because you know she's living
positively
in Arizona.
sparkle
She's got 4
afterwards,
kids.
but we also
she's
made
divorced.
room to
Or,
display
you know
the
what? I
Admiral's
thought about
armor
this.
and
One of them is
weapons,
yours.
of which he was a
Condom
passionate
broke, bud.
collector.
All right, what time
Condom
is
broke.
that? I don't know how to. I don't know how to
In your
edit
hands,
this, but
then.
we're definitely
Make the
timestamping
place
that.
shine.
You've been timestamping in
I
your
shall
head
get
the whole
to
time.
work
in my head the
immediately.
whole time.
Believe it
Within
all.
a day's passing, I shall have sent for the
And
crew
so,
which rebuffed
yeah,
the
that
Admiral's
was
residence.
That was your
They are
virginity.
That was
finest
yeah, that was. It was
specialists
pretty
around.
uneventful.
Highly
I think
skilled
everybody's
at what
virginity
they
love
do,
is
it shall
uneventful,
not
for the
take them
most
too
part.
long.
No, I
acquainted.
don't. I think that
2
like
days
I always
after
got
they
jealous
begin,
of like
your eyes
you know
will
like the
behold
high
your
school
residence in its
sweethearts
refurbished,
where
I guarantee that it
rejuvenated,
you know what I'm
good.
saying, like the
beautified state.
football player
And
and
the
the
cheerleader.
cheerleader.
This isn't
and-
a- you're watching movies.
Anything else?
Most people
you require,
uncomfortably
sir?
hook up. It hurts or it's uncomfortable. It's
Starting
fast.
to get into this whole
It's
renovating
in a
thing.
cramped space.
There must be
High
other
school,
things we
are you
can
smelling-
improve.
Are you smelling
Yeah, no,
that?
no, no. This is just a nervous
Provided
tick.
we
Oh, okay,
preserve
yeah,
the
sorry.
grounds
Yeah, no,
for
you can
Claire
smell it.
styles,
Smell it, hold it.
and
That's it.
on condition
rub it against your
that
I like
you're
it. I like the
considering
texture.
something
You
like
take it if you want.
digging vast holes in which to store monster carcasses of their accursed
Every high
treasure.
school hookup
I
is
am
uncomfortable.
very much in favor, sir.
I'll admit this. I didn't kiss a single girl in high school. Yes.
You never kissed a girl?
No,
In
I
my
got
trade,
kissed
my
more
blades
in
get
middle
dull pretty
school.
quick.
I was French
Could use a
kissing girls like
grindstone.
by the
Professional grade.
Of
yeah,
course.
I was getting
No
I
one
was
would
tongue
consider
and kissing
that
like
an
seventh
unnecessary
grade.
extravagance.
Then what happened?
I would
You
wager.
found
I don't-
God?
Yeah, it was the Christian camps.
And send out for
you know
one,
what
please.
happened?
A high-quality
wrestling,
stone to be
too.
set up in the yard.
But it made you
Of
different.
I was always cutting
I shall send a
legs,
runner
or
to
it was
town
either I
at
was
once.
cutting weight, going to a
I believe
meet,
you shall be
or
grinding
going
to your
Bible
heart's
study.
content
It's not
by
a good- you know what I mean?
tomorrow.
And you were good at wrestling.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
That was really
You
good.
set a record at Poway High?
Yeah, fastest in 5 seconds.
You think it's still there?
I think it is. I think it is. If you go look up like whatever San Diego
That's all for now, BB.
wrestling
Thanks.
record, whatever. I don't-
Did you ever wrestle in college?
Yes and no. You know what? That's funny you brought that up because when I choked at the state meet, shout out to Brandstetter, my coach talked to me after the season was over. Hey, are you thinking about wrestling in college or coaching? And I'm like, nah. So the most cruel and ironic thing happened. Like the kid that had beat me my junior year, I think his name was Michael Palmar from Rose. He ended up wrestling for ASU on scholarship. And I just randomly, it's kind of like your past haunting you,
Oh, yeah.
you know, and then I just, you know, you look at, what was the newsletter that ASU had, you know, they had a student press, they had their own, like,
Yeah.
publication
I
or
don't remember what it was
or
called.
whatever, but it was, you know, all the students would read
Sure.
it, you know what I mean, and I
Yeah.
just remember looking there, oh,
Yes, I should. If I only could, I truly would.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor. if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB. Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
It matters not.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners taken interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, hygrometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I can make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also some new furnishings, and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes. Just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but...
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Yeah, sooner we start on that, the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
You know Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
With the utmost respect, sir, the vineyard has arrived at the pinnacle of perfection. Any further changes could prove a regrettable step down the slope towards the brash. I firmly advise against it.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
There's nuts that just plum lovely. What a tale.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought, with all the work on Corvo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here. And we've cause to open it today. And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I gonna produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming, that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
What? Good health to you.
Ugh, like